Hi Cancers, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, make sure you give my video a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe so I can get my little YouTube plaque. Also, make sure y'all click on that notification bell. That way you guys are notified every time that I post. Cancer, my scarf is looking a mess. I did not put makeup on. I had a really rough day today at work. I wasn't feeling well, so I apologize that I look a little rough, but I am so sorry. I have been putting off this reading. I could give a million excuses, but I have been really busy working full time, and also I am studying to get my driver's permit, so that is honestly what has been taking up my time. Now, Cancer, we have about a little over 2 weeks left of Venus retrograde. And I always want to be real in my readings, like keep it 100, keep it straightforward. Cancer, your ex is coming back. I mean, if that ain't a sign that your ex isn't coming back, I don't know what is, based on the cards and the energy that I pulled. Now remember, Venus goes direct on June 25th. But we still have like a little over 2 weeks left of Venus retrograde. So this is your June 2020. Is your ex going to come back during Venus retrograde? Venus retrograde started, I think it was May 13th. Now, I have a couple cards. This is how you are feeling towards your ex and getting back together. We have the Eight of Cups clarified by walking away. I kid you not. This flew out of the deck when I was shuffling. Eight of Cups. Dissatisfaction, leaving something behind. Some of y'all could have lost your spark of excitement. You're disappointed. You're walking away. There is also could be a deep yearning for a new journey. This is also a big card of abandonment and escape. And like I said, we are being clarified by walking away. This is all about walking away. Something you're finished with. This could either be a relationship, a long-term experience, could also represent a career goal, a new beginning. There is an open road ahead. Let go of old habits, beliefs, or emotional patterns. There is a need to release and move on. Cancer, y'all already know what I'm going to say. You are clearly walking away from your ex. You are walking away, whether that is figuratively or literally. You know, it doesn't have to matter how long ago your breakup was, right? Whether it was recent or a long time ago. You're walking away. Like, I don't know how else to explain this energy, but y'all are just like walking away, dissatisfied, disappointed. And I mean, if this doesn't say that you're walking away, leaving something behind, I don't know what will. Now, my next cards are how your ex is feeling towards you, specifically about getting back together with you during this Venus retrograde. Y'all, the Nine of Cups. Cancer, your ex sees you as their wish fulfilled. And then that is clarified by number 49, Angel of Love. You're their wish fulfilled. Now, the Nine of Cups can also represent, this is a big relationship card, okay? It can also represent indulgence, accomplishment, satisfaction, contentment, and gratitude, a wish come true. And the Angel of Love is all about, sorry, my nose is itching. A deeper or more intimate connection with someone could represent a new love, tenderness, compassion for yourself inward, and also tender connections. So what this is saying to me, Cancer, is your ex is yearning for a deeper connection with you, possibly a more intimate connection with you. And like I said, we do have the Nine of Cups here, which is a big relationship card and wish fulfillment. So Cancer, I don't know if this is a message that y'all want to hear or not, but it looks like a lot of your exes are thinking about getting back together with you and being in a relationship with you. I mean, these are the two energies, again, that flew out of the decks when I was shuffling. So it looks like, Cancer, you are walking away, leaving behind, letting go. Your ex is your ex for a reason, your past is your past for a reason, but your ex, on the other hand, is really thinking about getting back together with you, starting a new relationship with you, something of that nature, a more tender connection with you, intimate, and I know that one of the meanings of this Angel of Love could represent a new love, but that's not what I'm feeling here, since this is your ex going to come back reading. It could certainly represent, but since these are the two cards that I pulled for how your ex is feeling about getting back together with you, I'm not feeling a new relationship here. I'm not feeling a new person coming in. This could also be a new beginning. Because if you break up and get back together with somebody, you could totally have a new beginning, right? The very first time you were together was one relationship. Just because y'all broke up and get back together doesn't necessarily mean it is going to be the exact same relationship, right? You have a new beginning, a new opportunity to date this person again, and things could end up being a little different this time. Meaning that, you've grown stronger from the experience. You both matured. You both changed in some way. There's growth, there's maturity, there's learning and life experiences. It doesn't have to necessarily mean the exact same relationship, even though, it's the same two people. Now my next cards are all about, is there going to be communication between you and your ex again during these last few weeks of Venus retrograde? And I have the Ace of Swords, and I also have the Fool. Now the Fool, just for those who don't know, is major arcana. Now my Ace of Swords is all about success, new ideas, mental clarity, breakthroughs, new beginnings, and is a big communication card because we are dealing with the suit of swords, and a lot of the swords cards have to do with messages or communication. Now the Fool, again, I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself, but a big meaning of the Fool upright is new beginnings. Taking a leap of faith for something. Don't forget to look before you leap. Could also represent new adventures or travel. So some of you guys, you could totally be traveling to see your ex, or like I said, your ex could also be traveling to see you, because we do have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and they are wanting to get back together with you and have a relationship or a new beginning with you. I also want to talk about travel because a lot of places are going green with the whole coronavirus. I know here in state of Pennsylvania, a lot of places went from the yellow phase to the green phase with COVID-19. So things are opening up. Y'all could, if you're in Pennsylvania, you can now go to a restaurant and eat in with your ex, and not only do you get to eat good food, but you get to talk about a lot of things. Or y'all could, I don't know, go to the gym or something. Like it's kind of fun to go to the gym when you have a buddy or like a workout partner, because then you get to like push each other on, like motivate each other, to do more. Something of that nature. I'm sure other places are going to be opening up, but those are just a couple that I know are now open. Now, some of you guys, I do have financial constraints here, so some of this communication could totally be around money. Some of the things that I channel with this card, this could be about child support. Okay, that's not the message for everyone. That's just for some of you. Something about child support, something about money. Because this is about money being tight. This is not a time of indulgence. You really need to sort out what you need versus what you want. And this is also about living conservatively. So again, separating what do I need versus what do I want. And like I said, for a small portion of you, this could be child support, something of that nature. It could be that money is tight in general, and the reason that your ex is hitting you up is like, hey, I maxed out my credit card, can you help me pay my bill, or can you lend me $20 and I'll get back to you on payday, something of that nature. And again, like I said, this message isn't for everyone because it is a general reading, but I'm feeling like communication could be about child support or something of that nature. I also have the Sun card. So this is all about blessings and great creativity. It represents a new project, a new beginning. Could also be the birth of a baby. So the physical birth of a baby. Put energy into expressing your truth or vision. See the future you want to create. Some of you guys could also be writing or publishing a book. So, since a big message here with the Sun card is success, it is also a big pregnancy card in terms of tarot. I know that this deck isn't a tarot deck, it is an oracle deck, but I just feel the need to put that out there. Okay, this is a big pregnancy card. So some of you guys may not be physically giving birth during Venus retrograde. I mean, y'all certainly could be, but for some of you guys, this could also be you're conceiving during this Venus retrograde, and it could totally be with your ex. Like, you may not intend to get pregnant by your ex, but maybe, you guys are hanging out, maybe there's some drinking or, a little bit of partying going on. Maybe it's with a group of friends, and one thing leads to another, and y'all end up, sleeping together. Somebody here is getting pregnant. I mean, you're either getting pregnant, you're finding out you're pregnant, or you could also be currently pregnant and giving birth during this Venus retrograde. But anyway, since these are the cards that I pulled about communication, this is really saying to me, the messages here, there is something big about a new beginning, and I feel like that's what I'm going to call this reading, because I've had 10 different cards that talk about a new beginning. And since this is your ex going to come back reading, obviously the new beginning would be y'all reconciling and getting back together. The Ace of Swords, I mean, this is all about communication, so that tells me there's going to be communication between you and your ex, okay? This could either be you reaching out to your ex, or energies can be reversed, so this could be your ex reaching out to you. It could even be a little bit of push and pull back and forth, which means that one of you hits up the other and then y'all just start talking. Possibly, though, this communication is going to be about money. Don't be too disappointed over that. Everyone has to start somewhere. You have to start small and work your way up. Like, you start at the bottom of the ladder in terms of career, and you work your way up, right? You don't start out, as a millionaire. You don't start out as a really wealthy entrepreneur who owns fancy cars and goes on, luxury, lavish vacations every year. No, you have to start at the bottom and work your way up, just like anything else in life. So what I'm saying to y'all, Cancer, is don't be too disheartened if your ex does reach out to you, but it's only something about money. Hey, can I borrow money? Can you help me pay this bill? It's child support time, that little child support, alimony. Maybe you guys have children together. That could be another thing too with this Sun card and money. Like I said, child support, something of that nature. Don't be too disheartened if the very first conversation with your ex is about money, because that's kind of what I'm predicting here, is this could be the starting point. But like I said, you do have to start small and work your way up. Now, my last card is the best potential outcome. So this is obviously what is the best potential outcome between Cancer and their ex getting back together during this Venus retrograde. Now, my first card is the Page of Swords. This is all about new ways of communicating, could be new ideas. Some of you guys have a curious or thirst for knowledge. This could also represent delayed news, ideas, plans, or inspiration. All of those things could be delayed. Gossip, being really chatty, communicative, direct, and truthful with someone. If we're talking about a person, this could represent an immature person, but it could also represent a very analytical person. You know, when I see the glasses here, it makes me think of those like nerdy type of glasses. And I'm not saying that if you're analytical, you're nerdy. I'm not saying like you're geeky, you're nerdy, but I'm just saying that is a possible interpretation. Cancer, I'm not going to lie, because we do have delayed news here with the Page of Swords. I feel like it's possible that this reconciling and getting back together with your ex, that could also be delayed, meaning that it may not happen during the specific Venus retrograde June of 2020 dates. I mean, it certainly could. For some of you guys, that isn't going to resonate because you've already been broken up for a year or two, or however long y'all have been broken up. If this is a fresh breakup, like just happened, I don't know, let's say a month ago, I'm not saying that y'all won't get back together. Like, people do break up and get back together very quickly. But what I'm saying is, watch out, because things could be delayed here. Now, this delay could be communication, whether it's about getting back together or not, whether it's this communication about money and money being tight or not. Something is going to be delayed here. And it's also important for me to say that Venus is not the only planet in retrograde right now. Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto are all also currently in retrograde. And Mercury retrograde, which I know some of you guys are going to be groaning because nobody likes Mercury retrograde. That's all about delays and issues with communication. Mercury is going to be going into retrograde. I know it's in July, could also possibly be the end of June. I'm not too sure of the dates there. Also with communication, Cancer, or I'm sorry, best potential outcome. Best potential outcome. Six of Wands. This is a huge success card. This is all about progress, self-confidence, public recognition for some of you guys. Like I said, victory, strength, winning, achievement, and triumph, and celebration. Honey, if this isn't a positive tarot card, I don't know what is. Because like I said, the category that I'm dealing with is the best potential outcome for y'all getting back together. And it's the Six of Wands. So this is telling me, Cancer, if you and your ex get back together, it is going to be successful. It is going to be victorious. I don't feel like the Six of Wands would have came out if it wasn't meant to be and like wasn't going to work for the long term, because you do have all of this nice positive energy, especially with the Six of Wands, and like I said, lots of messages here about new beginnings. So things are looking good. It definitely looks like there's going to be communication between you guys, possibly about reconciling, and if y'all do reconcile, it looks like it's going to be successful, right? Because if it wasn't looking successful, it wasn't looking like it was going to be long-term or something like that, I don't feel that the Six of Wands would have came out. It would have been some other card, like the Wheel of Fortune reversed, right? Because that would represent bad luck or, you know, something of that nature. And Cancer, very quickly, for best potential outcome, my oracle card, Happy Family. I mean, happy family. So that is another reason why I think some of you guys have children with your ex, or you could also possibly, you could be getting pregnant by your ex during this time, finding out you're pregnant by your ex, something of that nature. Now, the happy family card, close connections, friends and family to spend your time with, a meeting and a relationship with someone, possibly with children from another marriage, a celebration, so a wedding, anniversary, or birthday party. So Cancer, for some of you guys, you could be having like a wedding or a birthday party happening in your family, you know, something big going on, especially now that quarantine is being lifted from coronavirus. I know that there is possibility of a new love coming in. I just feel the need to say that because Angel of Love is all about a new love. That could also mean a new partner. And possibly for you guys, it is going to be with a brand new person who has children from another marriage. Now, don't be discouraged, Cancer, because this could not mean the interpretation. This could mean you're having a new beginning and starting over with your ex, and then you're moving on to this happy family card with your ex, right? Because like I said, this is all about close connections, just like another card. I can't remember which one I want to refer to. Don't forget to spend time with your friends and family. Don't downplay that. You might think, oh, you know, I don't want to hang out with my grandma, or I don't want to hang out with Aunt Sue. Don't like disregard or downplay your friends and family. Because you might actually have a lot of fun. You know, you don't have to just sit around the house and like twiddle your thumbs. You can go somewhere like, I would say like go to a park, go to a movie, do something like a swimming pool or something. Like, don't just downplay spending time with friends and family, because you may end up having a lot of fun. Some of you guys, I think the message here with the Sun card and happy family is some of you guys already have children with your ex. I'm sorry, I can't remember if I talked about this or not. You either already have children with your ex, or like I said, you're going to be having children by your ex. But Cancer, that is really what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope that this reading made sense. And please also don't forget to check the description box below. I will be putting a lot of information in there. That way I was not giving a super long intro with my readings. And Cancer, things are looking good. I'm really feeling like for some of you guys, your exes are definitely coming back. I mean, if they weren't coming back, we wouldn't have the Six of Wands, the Angel of Love, the Ace of Swords, which is all about communication, right? A very positive card. We have like 10 different cards here that talk about new beginnings, which could totally resonate, meaning you and your ex getting back together. But also remember, Cancer, that you do have free will, okay? We all have free will. So if y'all want to take this walking away and Eight of Cups energy, you are more than entitled to do that. If you don't want this new love, you don't want this new connection, you don't want to get back together with your ex and work towards this happy family, that is okay. Because for some of you, I am definitely seeing a new love come in, possibly with someone who already has children from a previous marriage. So it is up to you, Cancer. It is up to you if you want to have communication with you and your ex and head towards the Six of Wands. You could also totally have these energies with a new person, but I just feel that that is very important to say because we all have free will. So Cancer, if you don't want to talk to your ex, fine. If you don't want to get back together with your ex, fine. But obviously that's not going to be the message for every single Cancer out there, because some of you guys are really hurting. You're really yearning for getting back together with your ex. You know, you love this person, you miss them, you feel however you feel towards them, and that is completely fine. So Cancer, thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. Hope it made sense, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.